development industry. I am someone who consumes a lot of personal development books and journals and podcasts and things like that. This isn't a bash on the personal development sector. I think it's really, really useful to try and get some resources to try and help you start looking at self-growth. But coming from a kind of coaching angle, I think the marketing of self-help doesn't help people, because often you're trying to look for some advice and you will be in a phase of your life where you're quite anxious for answers, or you want to change your life. Social media is telling you that your life is missing something, so you go to self-help. And it's marketed as, if you read this book and implement these strategies within 6 weeks, 2 months, 10 days, a week, whatever, your whole life will change. That fundamentally is bullshit. As someone who's read quite a lot of self-help books, I think the marketing is wrong. What I think you need to think about if you're looking to kind of improve your life in general is, I think you need to understand that there is no book, no 6-step, 10-step, whatever step process that is going to change your life. Changing your behaviour and progressing to a new type of space for you is a long process. I think coaches and therapists and people don't want to tell you that. They want you to believe if you sign up for a program of 6 weeks, 6 months, whatever, it will change your entire life. And people write all these blogs and social media posts and they pop on podcasts and they're like, this one book changed my life. It's a con, in the sense that I don't think the industry is wrong. The advice it provides is quite sound. There's been a lot of research into it. The pitching of it is wrong. So one thing I want to make very clear is that if you are trying to grow, if you're trying to change a behaviour, or you want to improve your life or how you view your life, it is going to take time. There is no quick fix. There is no pill or process that's going to do that. It's about you actively participating in it and accepting it's going to take time, and that nobody can put a timestamp on how long that might take. If you have a really deep-rooted childhood wound, that's going to take a lot longer than maybe 6 weeks or a year, maybe, depending on how you want to approach it and how quick your learning, your integration, your processing is. But the second point I want to mention in this video, which I kind of think is a bit of a lighter tone to that, is that what happens with self-help is you will create your own toolkit. And what I mean by that is, every book you read or resource you read, it doesn't necessarily mean the advice they're giving is incorrect, but it might not resonate with you. That's okay. You can be an active participant in this process and say, I liked that book, or it was interesting, but none of those techniques, those strategies resonate with me. That's fine, because for somebody else, they might be exactly what they're looking for. We're all on different paths of development at different stages, so some things will really resonate with you. Some people might have books on specific topics like your attachment style or on a lived experience that you have that's going to be really helpful, and lean into those books if it resonates with you. If you're like, this is me, this is exactly how I process stuff, and that's a really helpful strategy for how I could deal with that, because that's how they've dealt with it. Be open-minded and accept that you might have a whole file of facts of different things you've taken from different places that work for you, and it creates your unique strategy toolkit. So you can also review this as you go forward. You might say, oh, I really found that, you know, for getting stuff done, I was using a timer to kind of get my work done because I was procrastinating, and this book really gave me some helpful resources on that. So I started using a timer based on this book I read. However, now I don't need that step anymore because I'm using my initiative and I'm just doing it. I don't need a timer. I'm getting things done again. I'm back on track. You can remove that from your toolkit. You don't need to keep it. But you should see self-help as an exciting exploration into yourself, and looking at all these different resources. Sorry, my hair is doing my head in. Looking at all these different resources as things that you can apply, you can resonate with or not, you can accept or not, and you can decide your bank of kind of helpful resources and perspectives, strategies, ways you want to tackle it will be a collaboration of unique things to you. Some people might have similar strategies in their toolkit, but how even they apply it will be different. So accept that your journey is going to be long, and accept that how you're going to tackle your journey is going to be completely unique to you, to what resonates, to what you feel comfortable with. And accept it's an exciting journey. We never complete self-help. So if you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and you're looking at it, it's an exciting journey into your life, and it's something that you carry with you. But it's not, we idealize self-help as it's going to change our entire world. It's going to make us a new person, a better person. The emphasis is it will make you better because you'll start learning more about yourself, but it is not going to fundamentally change you and your life and where it currently is now. It will help change your perspective, but it doesn't have infinite superpowers, and we romanticize self-help as, if only I know how to combat my anxiety, if only I know how to do X, Y, and Z, I'll be unstoppable. We need to accept it's like our physical health and our mental health. It's something that we should carry alongside, or something we should carry along with us. We should nurture, we should give time and energy to, but we should accept it's a part of us. It's not a definition of us, and it's not going to give us the magic beans that are going to change our life. It's just going to allow us to understand ourselves better and other people better, and hopefully just enhance our life experience. But I think sometimes people pretend that self-help is going to change your entire world, and the marketing and the social media is ridiculous around it. And I think we should be more realistic, and we should change how we view it. It's something that we want to nurture alongside the rest of our lives, but it doesn't need to be the definition of our whole entire personality, our whole entire life. So I hope for anybody that's on a self-help journey that this is useful to kind of just have a more realistic lens, but still a positive, still an enthusiastic and optimistic lens, that this is a fantastic lifelong journey that should be something you're excited for, and something you want to improve.